Hey guys, and welcome to the Up Real 8 podcast discussion of the 2018 Oscar nominees.
Well phrased, well phrased.
We'll be discussing the nominees in all the categories. We're going to talk about some snubs.
Snubs?
Some potential.
At the Oscars?
There's always snubs. Every year.
They've literally never got it wrong.
No.
So.
My name is Scott Ellis.
Perfect.
I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
Oh, Oscars.
Yes. Tyler Switolski.
Ho ho ho!
Noms.
Noms.
And Adam Franey.
That leaves me with nothing.
Oh, 2018.
2018.
There you go.
He didn't do the ho
Oh, snubs. Let's run down. Let's start off. We're gonna start off. We're gonna take it easy. Okay.
You know,
We're gonna work into the big categories. We're gonna start off with best visual effects.
Ooh.
This is the singular.
The best.
The single best effect.
Which you're gonna get the best effect of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, starting off, we got Blade Runner 2049.
So many effects.
We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We got Kong Skull Island. We got Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and we got War for the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
What do you guys think of this? Is this fair, Tim?
Clearly, there's a standout. Because I think...
Kong Skull Island. Yeah.
Okay. No. What I think is War for Planet of the Apes has the best overall visual effects. Yeah. Because Blade Runner has some very impressive stuff. But there's also bees that don't look too great. Kong Skull Island has a very impressive looking ape, but some other stuff doesn't look so great. Star Wars has some very impressive stuff, but there's some stuff that looks a little bit odd, like the weird horse giraffe
Things.
creatures.
Yeah.
Llamas.
So I think when you look at the movie as a whole, there's like no debate
The
for
most
me.
realistic looking.
War for the Planet of the Apes for sure looks the best overall.
Like Blade Runner had the biggest on scale. Like, you know,
Yeah,
they
like-
created like a
yeah.
whole world.
There's like some
in
very
visual
impressive stuff, but then
effects.
like there's some bees that don't look great.
Yeah.
I mean, the Rachel effect is fantastic.
And there's a lot of like
Yes.
there's also a lot
That's
of
what
like
it's really for the Rachel effect, in my opinion.
yeah. But like I think Oscars probably look more at like CGI above actual like
Like the mocap stuff?
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Because I think they're like, oh, like best visual effects. To me, I think the Oscar thinks best CGI as opposed to best like visual effects.
For me, like Blade Runner, like I'm a little biased maybe,
Yeah,
but like you say, visual effect is not best CGI.
yeah. I think
It's
the
best
Oscar
visual
wise looks at CGI. I think
More, yeah.
Blade Runner is more impressive on
there's
like
a lot
the
of
scale of
practical.
things they've done. Yeah,
But there's also set design. That's another category.
yeah.
Like
Which I think is
production.
the thing. Yeah.
So
When we were talking like best visual effects, when I think of what the Oscars thinking best CGI, it's War for Planet of the Apes.
who do you think's gonna win?
War for Planet of the Apes will win best. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Anything?
I think I'd want War for the Planet of the Apes to win, but I don't know. Just because I haven't seen the
Yeah, you can't really commit.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you you care? What
So each category is voted on by the
Yes.
the visual effects people vote on this.
Yeah.
right. So by that logic, I would have to assume War for the Planet of the Apes.
They've won the previous 2 times they're nominated, I'm pretty sure.
Did they?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I think Dawn won, and
You
Rise
sure?
might not have
I
won.
don't think it did. 'Cause I remember
Dawn,
it
I think Dawn did for sure, though.
They do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's Weta. It's
They-
like, what else can you expect from these guys?
like they
Oh,
literally
really?
just made apes.
They did
Yes.
Blade Runner also.
They're the fucking goats.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I think that the visual effects people in Hollywood voting on it would recognize War being the hardest to do and pull off.
Like, half the cast is not there.
Yeah, pretty
Insane.
amazing.
Yeah.
More than half.
Let's move on. We got a similar category. We got costume design. We got Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul.
Mm.
So you got a mix of fantastical, Shape of Water, Beauty and the Beast, and period piece, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, Victoria and Abdul. Any thoughts on this, guys? What do you think? It's sort of hard to choose if you go fantasy or if you go
I have a question.
realistic.
Is Shape of Water the fish creature? Is
Yes.
that a visual effect or a costume?
That's costume. To
That-
me,
Costume.
this was my
Is
debate.
it, though?
If it's
Because it's 100% practical. That's
Yeah.
costume.
besides like a few
It's
like
not an
light,
effect?
besides
No.
like a few light things on his body.
They added some lights.
But practical, costumes and creatures are considered practical effects,
Which would be under production design.
like visual effects.
But they weren't.
No.
It wasn't even nominated. So like, are
Yeah.
they kind of straddling this?
I don't know. It's just
Like,
I'm
did not
trying to
get
think of,
nominated for
like,
visual effect because they nominate more CG,
I guess if
or they
it's-
put it in a costume design category because of the fish.
Stop. If that's considered a costume, then Shape of Water.
Should win, yeah.
But like if they're not looking at that, they're literally looking at like clothing, Phantom Thread. That's what I'm.
You think so?
That's what I'm like thinking.
That's my thing. Like, you can't have a movie literally
About
about,
the
fashion and like literal costume design.
I don't give a fuck about
Like
dresses.
Darkest Hour?
And I was like, oh, that's
Darkest Hour is just like normal.
It's a throwaway, right? It's just like it's
Yeah.
a basic period piece.
ridiculous.
I'm saying Beauty of the Beast.
Like, how does Blade Runner not get in there? I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Blade Runner every
Blade Runner
category.
should be, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
the costumes of the
Insane,
extras and
yeah.
everything, are you kidding me? The jackets?
I walked out of that movie thinking about that coat.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking
It's
about
like the
that coat.
standout costume to me is like Ryan Gosling's coat for that movie.
Yes.
How does Darkest Hour? They're just wearing suits and like normal period piece.
Because it's a period piece. That's
so
literally the only
fucked.
reason.
Based on those
Blade Runner's crazy.
yeah, based on those ones that are nominated, if they're considering the fish as a costume, for sure should win best costume.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I got Beauty and the Beast.
But if not,
Like, I think
though,
they did such a great job designing those. Like,
that's true. They do look like the animated movie.
they did like so well redesigning those, and then like you see like all the characters like when all the characters like come back later on, like they have like great costumes.
Yeah, that's a dark horse for sure.
Yeah,
It's Star Wars.
I
Gaston
still think Blade
looked
Runner's a snub.
fantastic.
Blade
Like,
Runner's
I think
never
Blade Runner
saw
could
that.
arguably win this category and it wasn't even nominated.
Blade Runner's a sub for most categories.
Yeah.
To me, that's the definition of a snub.
Yeah.
You could arguably win and didn't even get nominated.
Yeah.
That's a snub.
I'll tune in later.
Makeup and hair similar. We got Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul, and Wonder. This seems like literally the shittiest category. Of the
And they always
entire-
cut it short. Why is
That's
it
it.
only
Only
three?
three in there.
How is it only 3? This is like, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. I
Wait,
mean,
best makeup in here?
yeah,
Darkest Hour, Victoria
Victoria and
Abdul.
Abdul and Wonder
Darkest Hour.
makes you wonder, eh?
Yeah. Don't care.
No, movie's called Wonder.
Darkest Hour.
Best old people makeup I've ever seen. In
Moving on. Don't care.
Make
Original
it- how would
song.
Beauty and the Beast not get that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was all
Pirates.
Oh, makeup and hair.
Pirates is almost always up every year.
The
I don't know
Beast
how
is
it wasn't
CGI.
nominated this year.
right.
It's just
Yeah,
weird.
like Balance
Like,
like all their.
It's these categories that only get like 3. I'm like, you have 5 possible entries, right? For every category, at least.
Not makeup and hair. It's always 3.
Is it always 3?
Yeah, it
I
is.
think because it's that
Why?
shit of a award.
It's that shitty fucking makeup award.
How Shape of Water
Suicide
not up for
Squad.
that? Then like I whatever.
Don't care.
Right.
Confused.
Okay, we got original song. We got Mighty River from Mudbound, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
We got Mystery of Love, Call Me by Your Name, by Sufjan Stevens. We got Remember Me from Coco by
Ooh.
some Lopez's, a couple Lopez's in there. We got Stand Up for Something from Marshall. I don't even know what that is.
Fuck that.
I
It's-
don't know.
Marshall's a Marshall, third good movie.
Common. It was on there. And This Is Me from The Greatest Showman.
Ooh,
What do you guys think?
the Greatest Showman.
Interesting category usually. Original song.
Personally, a
Usually
snub.
there's one song
One
that's
there,
like
but
everyone's loving.
What would you say?
Um, well, just Marshall because I love Wind River, but I think like the spoken word song is great. The one that's like the poem that the girl wrote, I think is overlooked.
Right, interesting.
Of those ones, I say Coco for sure. It's the biggest of the.
Or This Is Me, Greatest Showman.
This Is Me has gotten
Yeah.
huge. Like
Coco was like.
I haven't heard This Is Me yet.
you haven't?
It's in the trailer.
It's in the
though.
trailer.
Okay, I heard. Yes, I've heard it.
Like they like
It's
it's gotten
Bearded Lady just like belting it out
Yeah.
song.
it's blowing up huge on social media. Like this song, like it's crazy.
Is it all about like positive?
Pretty much,
Well,
yeah.
different, but
Yeah,
This Is
okay.
Me.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna
this
win.
it's definitely gonna win.
Yeah,
I want Coco to win. I think Remember Me is a fucking
Fucking
great
great
song.
song.
Yeah.
yeah, I love
Love
it.
it.
Don't know any of these. Don't care.
Moving on. Original score.
Remember.
This is interesting, guys. We got Dunkirk,
Yeah,
Hans Zimmer. We got Phantom Thread, Johnny Greenwood. Shape of Water, Alexander Desplat. We got Star Wars Last Jedi, John Williams. And we got 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, Carter Burwell. Shit, somebody just moved.
it's a ghost.
The Ghost of Blade
So
Runner.
let me start off. Blade Runner 2049, snub.
Snubbed. Yeah,
What else?
Hans Zimmer should be up for 2 Oscars this
sure?
year. Yeah.
Any other thoughts on this? Personally, I think Dunkirk's going to win. That's just me.
I hope so. I love 3 Billboards.
Mm-hmm.
Do not remember the soundtrack in the slightest.
Don't
ABBA.
know.
Am I the only one? I don't.
I
Like,
just
how does 3 Billboards get in over fucking
just rewatched
Blade
it.
Runner?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you one piece of
I couldn't tell you
score.
the score for that. song for that movie at all. Like I love the movie, don't know the score to it.
Yeah, great movie. Score.
Do you remember the score?
It's not even out this year,
But
man.
That's not. Score.
That's like
Get out of here, man.
That's soundtrack.
Oh, a soundtrack. They're doing soundtrack. Sorry.
There's not even soundtrack.
Wait, hold on.
Soundtrack is not.
Blade Runner wasn't in there?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing soundtrack.
No, Hans Zimmer's up for
Soundtrack
Dunkirk.
is not a category. Best soundtrack?
No,
That's
that's not
not-
a category.
It's not a thing.
Have I seen the Oscars before?
No.
No.
Okay.
Apparently
That's fucked up. That Blade Runner wasn't okay. Oh,
Soundtrack is score, basically.
Yeah.
Score is adding songs to the score.
Dunkirk. I'd have to say Dunkirk.
I think Dunkirk, just the like ticking clock and just the tension
Yeah.
it builds, it's just amazing. I mean, Star Wars is Star Wars as well.
Yeah, I'm confused by that one too.
Um,
It's very much usual Star Wars soundtrack.
but it's a
There's a
very
new
orchestral.
theme,
It's a very big. The score is a huge part of it,
Yeah.
so I could see why it's dominated.
Yeah.
Like compared to Three Billboards, I mean, it's night and day.
That new theme was good. That was in all the trailers. They're like dum, 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 dum.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yes. There you go. I got it now.
I had to
yeah.
wait for you to get to the
Dum,
dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, you guys remarked on the review that you liked the
I
Phantom Thread.
think Phantom Thread.
Score was pretty good.
I
I don't think
honestly-
it's gonna
I
win.
don't remember Dunkirk's score. Am I fucked? Like I remember that. Is that
It's
the
literally
score?
that. Like, there's
For a
almost
lot of it.
there's almost the sound like this like the soundtrack's almost
Just that?
the whole movie.
It's like layered in
almost
there the
constantly
entire,
playing.
entire,
Yeah.
entire movie.
I
It's
think it's
almost like
fantastic.
constantly like
It's Hans Zimmer. And Hans. Dropping
Blade
the
Runner.
hammers.
Fuck,
I think
that's
Blade
bull.
Runner should have won.
Yeah, that's the snub, right?
Yeah.
If it should have won,
yeah.
it's a snub.
Should've
Fucking
Good
Blade
time.
Runner snub.
Good time.
Moving on. Okay, production design. We got Beauty and the Beast. We got Blade Runner 2049.
Oh,
We got Darkest Hour. We got Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
And we got The Shape of Water. For me, personally, I think it's between Blade Runner
Yeah.
and Shape of Water.
Really?
Yeah. I think the production design of Shape of Water, the colors,
That whole
Oh, I do. Oh,
the blues and the
Scott.
greens,
so
I think
green.
Don't get me so excited about
Green
colors.
in every frame.
I love Shape of Water. However, I think the
Say it.
production designers
Say it.
might be like, fuck, Nolan had practical ships and airplanes and cardboard cutouts of extras.
Shit.
I could see that swooping it. It's for me. It's
Hmm.
between Blade Runner, because they've created a whole world,
Productions.
and Dunkirk. I think are the two front runners for me.
I've got a three-way toss-up, which is blowing my mind right now.
You got to pick one.
I'm gonna tell you my three, and then I'm probably not gonna pick one.
Just tell me your top five.
Okay, read them back to me. It's gonna be Blade Runner for obvious reasons, because again they recreated the whole
Creating
city.
the fucking world.
Um,
They literally built fucking LA.
Dunkirk, because they've again they use practical pieces. Like
they
it's
had a
all,
real war. No
Yeah.
one raged on a
He
real
literally-
he literally sank a ship.
Yeah.
He bought a ship and then sank it.
Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then Beauty and the Beast again. Like I think they like the actual production
Is
of
that a
that.
5 for you?
Well, I don't think it was a 5 for
Sounded
me.
like a
It was
5.
pretty
Sounds
close.
like 5.
But they put so they recreated these
Yeah.
these beautiful sets
The
from
sets were good.
Yeah.
from an animated thing. Like they made it seem so
It's a 4.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
good
4.
movie.
yeah. So I'm not going to pick one,
Adam?
but
I'm very frustrated because I want Blade Runner to
I know.
just steamroll.
Win every award, yeah.
But it ran into the year of Dunkirk,
Yeah.
I feel like. Like, I can't just be like, oh, Blade Runner should win, obviously. I can't say that. Dunkirk is a beast.
Yeah.
Like, production
so
design.
rid of both, right?
I'd be like,
But just the sheer quantity of like sets. Like I mean,
Detail.
Dunkirk had a few big pieces.
Now,
Okay,
does
they
that
did
go in?
Spitfires.
Like
they
what
did
you're
the
saying?
ship.
Yeah.
They
Does that
flipped
go
the
into
ship.
it, though?
yeah,
Is
it's
that
production
production
design.
design?
Yeah, it's
it?
sets.
Production, designing the
Yeah,
production.
literally, like, production design's amazing award.
If the
like,
set is a
there's
plane-
so much into it.
That's just
Like, I thought it was
set
just sets.
No, it's
No, it's
like,
the entire production, the whole picture.
yeah.
See? I
It's how you construct. I mean, it's what's constructed
fucked.
around the actors.
Yeah.
Well, then that's fucked. How can you not say Dunkirk?
Yeah.
If you
Like-
had actors on a real ship and sunk it.
Okay.
They
One
had
of those
fucking
years where I'm
actors
like-
in a real like shipyard ruin of like San Diego in Blade Runner. They
Yeah.
built giant sets so
Yeah.
that it's like they're literally really there.
It's one of those years where I'm like, I'm happy with either one of these two movies winning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be furious.
It's like Mad Max or what else came out that year that I was happy with.
For
Mad Max was a
absolute-
front runner for
Bond.
Sicario?
I mean, Mad Max
No,
might be a
it's
good example to look at
Yeah.
for Blade Runner, sort of a
Yes.
precedence,
because
because
Mad Max won Best
it
Director,
won.
right?
Mad Max won all those other categories.
I
I
gotta
think
say-
Blade Runner could win all those categories. Just
Yeah.
it could steamroll
Blade
all
Runner.
of those.
Well, not only did they recreate an entire castle, but they also put a library inside
Shut
of that
the
castle,
fuck
and they made it
up.
seem like it was so realistic.
Moving on.
He stood on stilts.
There's a beast.
Tim,
Yeah.
I always turn to you for this categories,
Yes.
and I wonder if you could explain it to me again.
Okay.
Every year.
Sound mixing and sound editing.
What is the difference?
They are the opposite of what you think they would be.
I always go back to that, and I'm like, okay, what is that?
Sound
Sound-
mixing is creating,
But
right?
then what is
no,
mixing?
no. Sound editing is the actual creating of sounds,
What?
unlike the studio. Sound mixing
Somewhere to score.
is how well those sounds are edited together and like mixed.
Okay, so
I
this
said Blade
year,
Runner.
Sound editing should be called sound production.
yeah, so this year,
Just saying.
ironically,
You should both
different
be one.
people nominated, but the same movies nominated for both categories.
So sound
Same-
editing is
same
making
five
sounds.
movies.
Sound editing is making sounds.
Okay.
Sound mixing is the
Blending the
editing of those sounds into the movies.
Okay, so
Fuck.
let me lay it out. Okay, so for sound editing and sound mixing, these
Yeah.
are the nominees.
Okay.
We got Baby Driver,
Hey.
Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk,
Oh, fuck.
Shape of Water, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Fuck.
So this is tough.
Yeah.
This is very tough.
Again,
Like
there's two standouts. for me.
Dunkirk
Yeah.
and Blade Runner. I mean, Baby Driver has a fun.
I don't know. I think you got to throw Star Wars in the ring. there.
Yeah. The best sound effects in movie history, like the blasters and the lightsabers and everything. Are you kidding me?
But it's been done
Sound.
A million times.
Blade-
9 times before that.
That doesn't mean it was
All
done
very
poorly.
similar, really.
So, does
I'm
that
sorry,
Could
mean
be
it's
overlooked
done
in the eyes of
poorly?
the people
Yeah,
voting.
it's gonna be Blade Runner or Dunkirk to me.
You think so?
Yeah. These
Blade
these two
Runner.
movies, I think they're almost up for
juggernauts.
almost all the same awards except for like 2. They're
I think you're sleeping on Star Wars. The crispness
Yeah.
of Kylo's saber and like the way it
happened in
looks.
Force Awakens. You take that
It
you
might
take
have
that
won
saying that same
Force
effect
Awakens.
from like 3 years ago.
So for sound editing,
Redo it.
you like Star Wars. You're saying
I'm just saying
With
it's
sounds,
creative.
with its physical sounds.
The blending, I don't know. I still don't understand.
I still
But
don't get
the
it.
rattle of like the fucking planes as Tom Hardy's like
Yeah.
shooting and like
Yeah.
you can get like, the rattled machines going. Oh man,
But that's
I agree.
it's got to be.
It's
That's
so tough
mixing
this year.
them.
Honestly, it's very tough this year. It's not like in past
Blade
years.
Runner
Sometimes just
too.
I know the sound of Blade Runner.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Fucking
a meeting
kidding me?
between those two for
When
me.
he puts his gun on the table at the beginning,
Yeah.
that like thud,
Yeah,
and like when Batista,
and you know
like,
that
hits
gun's
the
just
ground.
straight plastic.
Nope, it's metal
No.
in my eyes now.
It's
It's
but that sound
Oh,
like
God.
in Dunkirk with the
The
plane
two
rattling
go
is
hand in-
mixing.
That
It's
sound.
fucked. Yeah.
It's a both. Anyway.
For fuck's sakes, I'm not getting this.
That's why these
it's
two.
all too close.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Usually, if one wins one, they won both of them.
Right. Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure if I look back at it, it's
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
hand in
That's
hand.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we
Somebody
got a
just
similar
see if I can get
category.
this thing.
We got film editing. This is the way the pictures cut together.
Yeah.
We got Baby Driver,
Look at Baby Driver go.
Mm.
A couple
Dunkirk. We got I, Tonya. We got Shape of Water and 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
One of these things is
Who,
not
who
like
hasn't
the
seen
other.
Have you guys seen I, Tonya?
He's seen it.
I have.
Haven't. Hold on.
Have.
Are we saying for have or have?
Have.
Say what? I have seen it.
But you're shocked by film editing.
I'm not. It
Okay.
sounded weird at first, but now that I think about it, yeah.
Crisp editing.
It's well edited.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, Baby Driver could arguably win this.
Well, they literally did Dunkirk
Yeah.
on film,
Mm.
so
Literally.
The edit of the timelines.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that.
literally the
Dunkirk has
editing
it.
of
Come
the
on.
film. You can't ask for a better nomination than that.
Dunkirk. Yeah.
3 billboards, also very well edited.
Yes.
I don't want to say this word,
Fuck
but the
yes.
juxtaposition of certain scenes,
Yeah.
one after the other,
Yeah.
Mm.
fucking great.
also,
editing.
excellent use of the word juxtaposition.
It's hard to use it. It's a very
Edgar Wright
cliche word.
smash cuts though. Come on.
It's a tough category.
Oh.
Eddie gets
Tough
off
category.
on best editing.
It's a good year.
It's
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
year for editing.
I would
Yes.
say, personally, Dunkirk.
I'll say Dunkirk too,
Yeah.
because it affects the
Yeah.
storyline. I don't think the others affect the
Yeah.
storyline. right?
Right.
The only reason I'm not like
Baby Driver
different
kind of,
ways.
Not as much.
It's essential. It's like integral.
The
to
anchor
Dunkirk.
of that movie is editing.
if Dunkirk wasn't done the way it was, I'd be voting Baby Driver because it was just so like it's just so snappy.
Dunkirk wasn't Dunkirk.
It was
Okay.
Dunkirk.
Moving on.
DK Donkey
Trying to keep
Kong.
the pace going here.
Mm,
Best foreign language film.
Yeah.
interesting.
We got A Fantastic Woman from Chile. We got The Insult from Lebanon. We got Loveless from Russia. We got On Body and Soul from Hungary. And we got The Square from Sweden.
From Sweden.
Now, I've only seen one of these movies.
Is it
The Square.
Square?
The Square's going to win.
Oh, it's the Square.
I've seen Zero.
Moving on.
The Square's gonna win.
Yeah. Zero
I will say,
Square.
snub in the fade.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shocked?
That's
Shocked
the,
it wasn't nominated.
Mm.
Movie with the
I haven't the
Diane
Germans
Kruger
won
movie.
enough.
Yes.
That's the Diane Kruger
Bridget
movie.
Von Hammersmark in it?
yes,
Yeah.
Diane
Right.
Kruger. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Snub?
Shocked this wasn't nominated.
Okay.
You know, it's always funny when you see
Yeah. Oh yeah.
when you see people in the Hollywood Reporter roundtables that
Mhm.
don't get nominated.
Like the director one this year is like mostly people that
aren't nominated.
aren't nominated for
Oh my god.
Oscars.
You're right,
Get
you're
rigged.
right, that's fucked.
But the writer director of this movie was on the Hollywood Reporter roundtables of In the Fade. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. It's just funny to think of it like ooh snub.
I'm gonna say the Square because that's the only one I've heard you talk about.
Yeah. I think
Me
it's
too.
a front runner by far.
There's
There's not
that
much,
wrong.
there's not much else to
It's
say
the
with the
only
others
one
because
I've
we
heard
haven't
of.
seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say
So-
that.
If we do the category thing and I put that down, I get that wrong, I'd be very upset.
That's fine.
Well, yeah.
It's your fault.
Okay, we got some short subject ones. Let's skip over those.
Yeah. Haven't seen any.
Documentary feature. We can talk about that maybe
Haven't
again.
seen any documentaries this year.
Let me just say.
Andy
Let me just say,
nominated?
Icarus is nominated, and I love that documentary.
You did
I
talk
watched
about
it.
that.
It's about Russian doping in
Heard it's
cycling
good, yeah.
and in the
Mhm.
Olympics.
Again, if I put
It's
that down, I
fantastic.
don't get it.
So I would nominate that, like, for a win, just based on the fact that it's the only one I've seen. So I can't speak to the quality of the other ones.
Yeah.
But let's move on. So okay, now we're getting into some good ones. Okay, we got cinematography.
Oh,
We got Blade Runner 2049, The
the
Deekmaster,
goat.
Roger Deakins.
14
We got
times.
Darkest Hour, Bruno Del Bono. We got Dunkirk, Hoyte van Hoytema.
Dunkirk.
The
We
new
got
goat.
Mudbound, Rachel Morrison. And we got Shape of Water, Dan Lauskin.
You said Dunkirk. You said Dunkirk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Dunkirk!
Thank you.
Hoyte van Hoytema.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on this?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner?
Should
Are
win.
you fucking kidding me?
Deakins should.
The glorious images put the film.
But again,
But
you
Dunkirk.
can't-
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk would be the next.
Stop being the fucking Dunkirk. But Dunkirk.
You can't.
But don't forget,
I've
But don't forget
been-
the Dunkirk.
debating this for like weeks now
Yeah, no.
with my cousins and stuff. Like Dunkirk versus Blade Runner. It's just
Tom Hardy standing in front of that plane, one of the best shots of all time.
I
Fuck,
keep
I know.
wanting to be like Obviously, Blade Runner should win this, but then in the back
It's
of
not
my mind,
obvious.
To me, it's obvious.
Dunkirk.
Yeah,
The
to
sheer
me,
number
not
of,
obvious,
of
Dunkirk.
glorious shots.
Yeah.
Some of those glorious images put to film. That's all I
Dunkirk.
can say.
It's tough, man.
Dunkirk, you're talking
It's
about.
tough.
no, Blade
No.
Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yes.
Blade Runner.
I'm saying Dunkirk.
Holy fuck.
It's literally to me like 51-49 Blade Runner. It's that close. Like that shot of him landing that plane is like might be
I know.
the goat.
Fuck.
I don't want to say it.
now, have you
It
guys
might
seen
be the best
Mudbound?
shot.
I think you guys
Yeah.
are glamored by
I
Blade
think
Runner.
Mudbound is very good cinematography as well. Obviously, it doesn't really hold a candle to these other
It's,
movies.
yeah, it gets bodied in the
Yeah, Shape of
this
Water
year.
also really
Yeah.
great cinematography.
Yeah.
Um,
I think be between Blade
Darkest
Runner and
Hour
Dunkirk,
is
though.
getting the throwaway noms.
Don't get it.
Fucking hate it.
Seen it, not beautiful looking.
Basic, right?
Moving
dark,
on.
very dim
Personally, I
movie.
think Roger Deakins. needs to
I
go.
hope so.
Yeah.
14 times, man.
Like I would
0
give it-
wins.
I would give it to him because of that.
Amazing.
Well, and because it's a stunning movie.
Was he nominated for Skyfall?
He's
Yeah.
nominated for 14 movies.
Fucking
Yes.
a lot of movies.
Was he? Ooh, if
Yeah,
Skyfall was on
Skyfall,
there?
yes.
Of
Interesting.
course. Yeah. One year he had 2 noms and still lost. What the fuck?
Oh, it's so
That's
depressing.
the most depressing.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, you poor
Okay,
bastard.
moving on. We got best original screenplay.
Oh.
We got The Big Sick.
Oh.
We got Get Out.
Oh.
Mm,
Ty, you hear that?
I like it. Yeah, get out.
Get Out.
He's
I
not
got
getting a nominee.
We got
Oh.
Lady Bird.
Oh.
We got The Shape of Water, and we got a couple of billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh my god.
I think there was three of them,
Three of them.
actually.
That's a stacked fucking year.
Original screenplay.
Jesus
Shit, that is
Christ.
tough. This is hard to. This is
Again,
hard
I'm
to-
stuck between three.
Billboards.
3 billboards. I see what you did there.
Idiot.
Lady Bird. Get Out.
So every nominee you don't know.
Shape of Water and
What
Big
the-
Sick.
I didn't see The Shape of Water,
Okay.
and Big Sick was pretty good.
Pretty crazy original movies.
I'd have to say 3 billboards.
That's my vote as well.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
coming of age.
original.
Coming of age is good for Lady Bird. Like,
Super sharp.
very good, very well
Thing.
done. But it's like it's coming of age. Like it's coming of age with like new, like to me it's
Get Out could be a dark horse here.
Yes.
yeah.
3 billboards. are
3
good.
billboards for a political reason.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain snub that's happened. And I think in retrospect,
Oh,
he
I
will
see.
win Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah. I think that.
You're
Yes,
referring
yes.
to
We will
The
discuss
Oscars
that
are very
shortly.
are very political, and I think not that he doesn't deserve Best Original Screenplay because I think the screenplay is great for 3 billboards, but I think that might weigh heavily into.
There's a throwaway.
I
Yeah,
not a
will
throwaway.
jump in.
There's a couple throwaways there.
I'll say 3 billboards
Yeah.
for actual political reasons of just the social issues that are going on in the world. When I watched that movie, I thought this is going to win Best Picture because A, it's a good movie, but B, it's touching on literally every single social issue, like police brutality, like women equality,
Race relations. everything.
like literally, it's like this stew of
Yeah.
just touching on every single
modern
thing.
society.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think for that it'll win.
It doesn't even like comment on any of those things really. I think it just
No,
like
it just-
addresses and like
All this shit is happening.
deal with this yourself.
Yeah. So
Cool. Moving on. We got adapted screenplay. Adapted from another source. We got Call Me By Your Name, which is based on a book. We got The Disaster Artist, based on a book. We got Logan, based on a comic book. Character.
weird.
Odd. What's that all
Odd.
about? I don't know what that's
Really
what's a
based
comic
on-
book. I don't know.
Best screenplay ever by a comic book ever.
We got Molly's Game,
Oh,
also based on
Sorky.
also based on a memoir.
Oh,
Harry
And we
Sorky.
got Mudbound.
I haven't seen it.
I guess based on a memoir. What do you guys think about this? This is interesting. Logan got a nice little nom there.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
You're not gonna win, bud.
Nope.
Because
But they broke
Because
ground.
Molly's Game came out this year.
Yeah.
yeah,
Molly's Game.
That's my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal choice for best adapted screenplay.
What were they? Molly's Game, Mudbound, Logan?
Call Me by Your Name, The Disaster Artist,
Mm.
Logan, Molly's Game, Mudbound.
Disaster Artist is not going to win.
I think it should.
Could be Call Me by Your Name
Yeah.
and Molly's Game.
Yeah.
I think with Franco's recent accusations.
Troubles.
Well, this is the one Oscar nom it got, and Franco's not related to it.
Yes.
The only thing in the making of the movie that he didn't have a hand in
It
was
was
Yeah.
a screenplay, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see him getting this.
Well, it's
I'm
not
gonna say Molly's Game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
say Call Me by Your Name. I think.
That could be.
I want Molly's Game, but I think Call Me by Your Name because I think they want it to win something, and I don't think it's getting Best Picture.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Sorry.
Moving on. Okay, we got animated short. Nope. We got animated feature.
Gerald's Game.
Coco. Sorry.
Gerald's Game.
What else came out?
Okay.
What else came out this year?
This is hard for me. Okay.
Okay.
The Boss Baby.
Okay. Before we go on, did anyone ever actually see The Boss Baby?
No.
Literally no one.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, you
It
have
is.
seen it?
I have seen it. My brother loves it. I don't know
Not
why
on
he
your
loves it.
Letterboxd.
What's that? Can
Not
you
on your
just
Letterboxd.
get the fuck off my letterbox? All right.
Just get the fuck on your letterbox.
Do you have Letterboxd?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's you or not.
Yeah, I got it. Anyways.
The Boss Baby. We got The Breadwinner. What's that? We got Coco. We got Ferdinand, that stupid bull in a china shop movie.
John Cena.
John Cena. And we got Loving Vincent,
Ooh. Am I the only one who's seen it?
the
still?
oil painting movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Vincent
right.
Van Gogh.
What was this category again?
Animated.
Animated.
So, first off, how did the Lego Batman movie not get nominated?
It was fine. That's why.
What is The Breadwinner?
Don't know.
And how did Lego Batman movie not get nominated over that? I mean,
For Ferdinand.
it could be good.
Yes.
But Ferdinand and the Boss Baby.
Yeah.
Is Loving
And
Vincent
then Lego Batman movie.
Loving
hilarious.
Vincent nominated? Or is
I gave it a heavy
Loving-
4.
Is Loving Vincent animated technically?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's thousands of oil paintings.
They animated paintings into a film.
Yeah, but technically it's more stop motion.
Still in
Stop
the
motion
best
Stop
is
motion
the
are up for
form
best
of-
animated movies.
There's no
Okay.
stop motion.
Fantastic
movie.
Mr. Fox won best animated
Forgot
movie.
the word animation. Stop motion animation.
Yeah, never mind.
What do you guys think about this?
Don't love any of these. Don't care.
What was the second one?
It'll be Coco.
Coco, Pixar.
Coco, I think.
Coco has the best visuals and story. Loving Vincent has the best visuals. Story's okay.
There you go.
Cool.
I see both.
Still a little butthurt over
Cool.
Lego
Sounds
Batman
Yeah, me
not
too.
getting a nomination.
You just blew my mind.
But the Lego movie didn't get nominated either, so
No.
I guess they're setting a precedent.
Yeah.
They fucking hate Lego.
Yeah. 5 out of 5.
The Academy
Stupid.
hates Lego. That's depressing.
I mean, and Lego Ninjago. I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but
oh, we
like,
saw
I mean,
that.
Boss Baby and Ferdinand, like,
yeah.
and you're saying like even the Lego Ninjago movie's not better than that?
I liked Boss
Come
Baby.
on,
I
Boss Baby
wanted
is
to
just
see
Stewie
it.
from Family Guy.
but Lego Batman. I
It's
mean,
Alec Baldwin as a
fucking
baby.
hilarious.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's not.
okay, moving on. We're getting to the big ones. Okay, we got Best Director.
Holy shit.
We got Dunkirk. Christopher Nolan.
Denis Villeneuve.
You get more dramatic every time you do it.
I like it. It rolls off the
Throat.
We got Get Out. Jordan Peele. Did I leave? Get Out?
Sorry.
Jordan Peele.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
We got Lady Bird. Greta Gerwig. We got Phantom Thread.
Oh.
Paul Thomas Anderson. And we got The Shape of Water. Guillermo del Toro. And not Martin McDonagh for 3 Billboards.
Excuse
Shocking.
me? What? What?
What? Yes.
Hmm.
Martin McDonagh was not nominated for
No, I
Best
feel
Director.
that's the snub everyone's talking about.
Yes.
A lot of people talking about it.
What about a certain French-Canadian director?
Celine Dion.
No. Yes.
Denis Villeneuve?
Very good.
Has
But-
made only 5s, according
Has only made 5,
you?
but
It's a stacked year.
as
for
the
direction.
tweet you sent us from John Campia,
Yes.
how does someone whose job is to direct actors
Mm-hmm.
has an actor up for Best Actress,
Mm-hmm.
2 up for Best Supporting, wrote the screenplay, is up for Best Picture, and is not nominated for Best Director?
Mm.
Insane. The biggest snub I can think of in recent history for the Oscars.
It's just Blade Runner.
Now the only detriment.
It's a very tough year, but
It's
I
a
would
tough
say
year.
Get Out's
Wait a minute. Did you say
Guillermo.
Yeah. You said
Sorry.
Christopher Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'd say Guillermo or PTA. Sub one of those
not
2
Christopher
out.
Nolan.
No.
I mean, fuck.
I mean, his production design
He
was
directed
insane in
the
movie.
shit out of that movie.
Yeah, I'd say one of those 2, either Guillermo or PTA.
To win?
No.
For me,
Remove them and put in McDonough over
You
one
would
of the 2.
remove PT.
You know Guillermo's the favorite to win right now.
Insane. Why?
And you would take him out? That's crazy.
He's a good director, but like,
very well directed movie.
To make you care about the relationship between a fish and a human is pretty tough.
I guess so. But I don't know. It's just a tough.
No, he did it. He did it in
Take it
Hellboy
for
too.
granted.
I guess so. I do like
Yeah,
Shape
I
of the Water,
guess.
but
Yeah.
I'm just,
Weird.
if I'm looking at who I'm going to remove, like, I don't know, man. It's a tough year,
I
but
mean, for me, it's Get Out. It's a no-brainer.
I hear you. I don't know how you leave out Martin McDonagh.
For me, it's a no-brainer. Get Out. I don't think Jordan Peele should be nominated.
No.
No,
Savage.
Not even close. I think he's like number.
Not even
yeah.
close?
that. I don't know.
Comedian?
This is his first directing. Like
It's a
that's
tough year.
Do you know how many
incredible.
movies he
Fun
directed
fact.
before that?
Wow, wow.
0. So he was Get Out up for Best Picture?
It's up for Best Picture,
It
yeah. And
is.
Best Actor.
He directed that. His first time ever getting, like, Martin McDonagh's done 3 movies at least. 2. Jordan Peele is coming from Comedy Central to directing a Best Picture, Best
I don't
Actor.
know. I mean, but
Yeah.
over Martin McDonagh.
I know.
I mean, I just think if you look at it objectively, never mind that.
Mm-hmm.
The film itself, how was it directed? How was it put together?
If we're going based
That looks
purely
good.
on directors directing actors, then technically Nolan should not be in there.
But it's not about how they directing that.
Yes, I know, but that's how I'm basing it. If you're going by actors, Nolan should be out. If you're going by
So
like
good
other
for
things
that.
like production design, that type of
But
stuff,
it's overall,
maybe
though.
Greta should not be in there because the movie seems very low key.
Have you seen it though?
No,
She directed the
this,
shit
one,
out
this,
of
is
it.
what I'm getting at.
She
There's
deserves it over
there's
Jordan Peele, in
n-
my opinion.
there's
Yeah,
nitpicking for
but
every
what
single
he's-
one.
what
Like
his
Guillermo has a big like ensemble cast, and they're all really good, but
I should really see the shit.
it's just you can nitpick every single one. But how is
tough.
Martin not
It's
in
tough,
there?
yeah.
is-
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I can
Yeah.
make a case against each one of them not being in there. I can't make a case for Martin McDonagh not being in there.
Yeah,
things I'm getting
that's
to.
a good way
Yeah,
to put it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no reason for him not to be in there. I can think of a reason why each one of those should not be nominated.
Truth.
insane.
Truth has been spoken.
Insane.
Okay, moving on. We got Best Supporting Actress. We got Mary J. Blige, Mudbound. We got Allison Janney, I, Tonya. We got Leslie Manville from Phantom Thread. We got Laurie Metcalf from Lady Bird. And we got Octavia Spencer, Shape of Water.
I've seen one of those. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I know.
one?
I have no idea. I've seen Shape of Water, and I thought she was fine.
I'm going to say
Holy
something
fuck.
here. Octavia Spencer is the most overrated actress in Hollywood.
Oh,
She has
What?
Oscar win and I think 4 nominations. She's fine at best in everything.
She's very likable.
Never bad.
She's very likable, and that
Yeah.
helps.
Very likable. That's great. But like I feel like there was no 5th option. Like they just had to I guess that's all we have left.
There's a fifth
I
option.
wrote Holly Hunter down.
Uh-oh.
I rewatched Stronger.
Holly Hunter.
Oh, and Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah,
oh my
snubbed.
god.
Holy fuck.
She was fantastic.
I wrote that in my notes.
God.
I was like,
Tatiana
Tatiana
Maslany
Maslany
snub
snub for
AF.
Stronger.
Yes.
Fantastic. She got no awards
Feature film debut.
at all this season.
She was
Mess.
amazing.
She was amazing.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I haven't seen I, Tonya, but I'm assuming Allison Janney was fantastic in it.
Yeah, she's my pick. I think
She's pretty great.
it's
Yeah.
hard.
She wasn't in
She
it
always
that
should
much.
win. And
Supporting.
will
That's why
win.
supporting.
I think the girl from Lady Bird could.
Laurie Metcalf is also
Probably.
fantastic. Let's
Yeah.
say Manville was pretty good. I mean, in a small role.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was good.
She's a sister in the
Yeah.
movie, right?
Very
Oh,
tight,
she's the
controlled
sister.
performance. And Mary J. Blige was astounding, in my opinion.
Astounding. Really.
Well,
She's
but
good. She's
just
very
because
good
of pure transformation.
Yeah.
Right, you go
true.
from Mary J. Blige to this character.
Yeah, that's true. And has she done any acting before?
No,
She was in Rock of
She's done
Ages.
a couple things. Yeah, Rock of Ages.
So
you
no.
know. Not really. She hasn't done anything serious like this.
Yeah, she was good.
So I think she was just. I mean, the Oscars like transformations.
Yeah.
It's a tough
I
category.
Tonya,
Really,
though.
really solid category. I
What do you
mean,
think
besides the Octavia Spencer.
Allison Janney's the
stuff. Allison
favorite?
Janney could
That's
win.
I, Tonya, lady?
Yeah, she's the favorite, right?
I think so.
Honestly,
yeah.
Mary J. Blige
She's
could
won
win,
everything else.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
Metcalf could also take it though. She was fantastic.
I know,
It's
it's tough.
Those three.
Yeah,
Metcalf, Janney, and Blige.
yeah.
Solid trio.
They're great lawyers too.
Moving on, we got Best Supporting Actor.
Thank you.
Ooh.
We got Willem Dafoe, Florida Project. We got Woody Harrelson,
Meridian Orient Express.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. We got Richard Jenkins,
Mm,
Shape of Water.
love it.
We got Christopher Plummer, All the Money in the World. 1 week's work. That's pretty good. We got Sam Rockwell.
Sorry, Sam Rockwell.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. First things first.
Yes. I
2
know.
nominees from one movie.
Yeah.
Never been
Rare.
done before.
Nope, it's been done before. but
Never
rare.
been
Definitely been done before,
Been
but
done multiple times.
rare.
Never been done.
Not
That's
too
fantastic.
common. I mean, it's common.
This movie is really breaking barriers. That's incredible.
Very rare.
Michael Stuhlbarg not nominated this year,
For
but
Pick a movie.
Christopher
Who
Plummer
was he,
was. And I don't know if I should say this because I love this movie, but Woody Harrelson over Michael Stuhlbarg from Call Me by Your Name.
When you put it that way, it's not good, but I was really happy to see Woody get nominated.
I was.
Because I was like,
I was.
I don't hear his name in any of these nominations, and he's so good
Yeah.
in the movie.
He is very good in
He was good,
But
but
Stolberg and Call Me By Your Name, best scene of the movie.
one of the best monologues ever,
Holy
in my
fuck.
opinion.
Yeah. It was,
I mean, he slayed that.
melted my soul. In a movie I'm not crazy about, that scene was like,
That's all. I mean, I love Willem Dafoe in Florida Project.
oh, I love him.
Holy fuck, he's so good.
It's
Oh
right.
man, Michael Stuhlbarg is creepy. I've never been a huge fan of him.
Reminds
I
me
love
of
him.
you.
Thanks, man.
Sorry.
I really like seeing Richard Jenkins nominated.
Yes. I thought he was
This
great.
guy's
Shape of
boy,
Water.
RJ.
Jenkins.
What do you think of Greg Kinnear not being nominated? Rocky.
Was he do some Bible movie?
The guy hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be
the
Sam.
problem.
Like
But Sam Rockwell.
It's his to lose.
Sam Rockwell's winning, bro.
His first Oscar win coming up.
To still
Fuck, I
be
want Willem Dafoe to
charming,
win.
he's the most charming man alive.
Sam Rockwell.
To still be charming
Yeah.
as a piece of shit.
Yes. To
racist,
do Mr. Right and still be charming.
Holy
To
fuck.
get a
Okay,
film.
Mr. Right was his most charming movie ever. I don't know what the fuck
No,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Playing like
Not
a
his Oscar-winning
racist cop
performance.
douchebag
No.
who has a character arc that I care about is insane.
To make you,
It's nuts.
To make
It's
you
nuts.
still be able to be like, you know what, I like this guy.
He's a shitbag, and I love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Willem Dafoe.
R.I.P. He's supposed to be the favorite,
Yeah, he
and
was
then
supposed to.
Rockwell just fucking
Blowing it out of
Took
the
off,
water.
yeah.
body.
I could see there being a little bit of a surprise there if Willem Dafoe wins because
I
everyone
wouldn't
wants
be
Sam
angry.
Rockwell to win, but I wouldn't be mad.
I will throw my clipboard.
You haven't seen Floor
See Floor
You
Project.
haven't
I don't give a shit.
You have a clipboard?
I have
Yeah,
a clipboard.
Where's
Okay.
the clipboard?
I don't bring it.
I mean,
with
I have a
me.
clipboard, but
Is it my clipboard?
okay. Moving on,
It
we
is a
got.
work clipboard.
Hold up, we got 3 more categories. Okay, we got Best Actress in a Leading Role.
Mm,
We got Sally Hawkins, The Shape of Water.
mm.
We got Frances McDormand, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Mm,
We got Margot Robbie, I Tonya.
I told
We
you.
got Saoirse Ronan from Lady Bird,
Oh,
and we got the OG Meryl Streep, The Post,
Oh, the Queen.
the Queen.
the Queen, literally
Queen Oscars.
Like
Oscar Queen.
What do you guys think about this?
You guys know what I'm going to say.
I'm gonna say
Pretty easy one.
there's a favorite. It is one that I want to win. Favorite is Frances McDormand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love
Two different things.
if Sally Hawkins won.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sally Hawkins of...
She carried.
didn't utter a word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I thought she carried that movie. I thought she was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie had a great performance.
See, I'm between Ronan and like Robbie. Like they're both fantastic, but I think McDormand's gonna win.
McDormand will most likely win.
I'm hoping she does. Like I really want her to win, but like Robbie and Ronan were both just so amazing.
You picked
No,
me.
don't get me wrong. Frances McDormand's gonna win. Like,
Did you
and that's
say-
what I
Did
want.
you say Ronan?
Yeah, Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, who's Ronan?
I'm not
Sorry.
gonna try and say Saoirse all
No,
the time.
no,
That's
okay.
ridiculous.
You used this Saoirse always being there.
I did not know who you were talking about. Like,
Ronan, the Destroyer. You know,
The accuser?
Yeah.
The actress, the leading actress.
Okay,
Ronan.
sorry. Yes.
like they were
Saoirse
both.
Ronan.
Yeah, like they were both great. Again, I didn't see I Tonya, but
She's amazing.
I've heard that she like from the trailer she looks fantastic. But I do want Frances McDormand to win.
No, not that I've seen the movie, but I'm
Uh,
blanking on her name again. In the Fade.
Ronan, the
What's her
accuser.
name from In the
Oh.
Fade?
Diane Kruger.
Diane Kruger. It would have been nice to see a foreign film.
She was
nominee.
getting buzz.
She was getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
I mean, she won the Palm,
She
didn't
got
she?
faded.
And then
At-
someone
for leading actress.
killed the bee, and that buzz was gone.
Yes.
Yeah, the buzz disappeared
Yeah.
quickly for some reason.
I think
Are there any
McDormand-
other snubs that you guys can think of? I think it's pretty stacked this year.
No.
It's a pretty good year.
It's
yeah.
a tight category. Like they're all great. I mean,
For me, I could see someone like Diane Kruger sneaking it over Streep, but you
Yeah.
know, she's got
Mm.
like,
Streep's like
legacy.
a kind of a.
They had to give it to Street.
Did they though?
I think McDormand and then Sally Hawkins, Dark Horse, probably. Right?
Okay, we got an interesting one. We got
Here we go.
lead actor, best actor in a leading role.
Oh shit!
Timothy.
Sam Rockwell.
No,
Already gonna win.
no.
Chalamet.
We got Timothy Chalamet from Call Me by Your Name.
Oh.
We got Daniel Day-Lewis,
Oh, the
Phantom
goat.
Thread. We got Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out. We got Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour,
Oh, Churchill.
and we got Denzel for Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Is it just me or is anyone else disappointed by this category?
Well, that's what happened. Franco was going to be nominated, and then some people came out and accused him of sexual harassment, and then Denzel's not in there.
Yeah.
That's
This
my
category just seems weak to
feeling.
me
'Cause
for
I've
some
heard
reason.
it's a weak year for actors. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, very very weak year.
Leading
I think
actresses are much stronger.
Like the fact that Denzel's there makes me vomit in my cup.
there's a couple of surprises. Kaluuya, I love. Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya?
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya? I don't know.
If he wins,
That's a-
fantastic. I thought he was amazing. in Get Out.
I was just naming
He was
on my
great.
cup.
I'm so happy Get Out got everything that it got.
And then if Timothy wins, youngest male actor to win
What?
best actor. So
Really? Holy fuck.
cool. I
He
mean,
was pretty fantastic.
but yeah, it's a kind of weak year. I'm gonna say.
See, to me, Denzel's fucking crazy. That nomination is
Like,
just
leave
like,
Franco
what?
in.
I would rather put Denzel or like Franco in there. Like,
To me, that was 100%
anyone
political.
but
Yeah.
100%
Denzel.
Yeah.
I'm more offended by Denzel's performance
Yeah.
than Franco's.
give it to Sam
I'm
Rockwell
literally
twice.
offended. Like, his performance was like
Offensive.
it was good in some respects, but
It's very
I
Denzel,
don't know
right?
if it was the writing. I don't know if it was the editing. If it was the
Maybe.
direction of that movie that really put me off.
Well, it's thing
Like,
is,
he was fine, but over Franco?
yeah. You guys
Come
also saw the
on.
TIFF
Cut.
release.
True.
Apparently, it's been heavily edited since then.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's got to be a better actor this year. Like even I
It's
could
nuts.
take out a couple of them actually.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
Well,
Denzel's
I think it's
way
Scott Drive
less
that's gonna win.
people.
Also,
so I
Lee
think that's
Oldman.
kind of.
wow.
Like, Gary Oldman will win
Yeah.
for Best Actor.
Yeah, it's pretty unarguable. Franco, well, it's like you said, the definition of snub or whatever.
Franco could win, but
He
he's
was
not
his
even
biggest
nominated,
competition.
But even Oldman has like a troubled past.
He was
I'm like,
great though. Ullman was great. I feel like we're kind of like shitting on that. Like he was the only performance this year other than Franco that I was like blown away by. And Kaluuya was very good. But.
Yeah, I think that.
And
he did very
Oldman,
well.
it's about time. It's been a long time.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
The
Not going to
goat.
talk about the
The
GOAT?
goat. Man has
Final
3
role?
Oscars in 10 movies.
He's not going to win, but
How many Oscars has he won?
he gave a great performance.
Really, I thought Streep had the most.
Like,
she's nominated the most.
Oh, okay.
She has 2 wins.
he Daniel Day-Lewis just sunk into that character. He was that
As
character.
always.
So, I mean, it's hard to...
Yeah.
But Gary Oldman was definitely flashier. Churchill. It's,
True. Yeah. Yeah, Flash.
It'll be Gary Oldman. Okay, moving on. The final
This is
category.
it.
The
This
big
is
mama.
it.
Best Picture. Best
Take a
film
deep
of
breath
2018.
here, Scott.
We got
Now, don't say the wrong ones.
La La Land.
That happened last year.
La La Land.
Yeah.
We got Call Me By Your Name.
No.
We
Haven't
got Darkest Hour.
Mm.
seen it. I haven't seen it.
We got Dunkirk.
I saw that
Not even close to what it sounds like in the movie.
one. You're just way off now.
I'm just yelling it. Get Out.
Get out.
What's the next movie, though?
We got Lady Bird.
Oh.
Oh.
We got Phantom Thread. We got The Post. The Shape of Water.
Ooh.
And 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. What do you guys think?
I think Shape of Water.
I think you're missing one there.
Excuse me?
You're missing one, right? It says Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Typo, I'm sure. They'll
Wait,
fix
no.
it by
It does say The
March.
Post, though.
The Post. What else is
It
The
does say
Post up
Darkest
for?
Hour.
The Post is up for what else? What other Oscars? Best actress, best writing, director, screenplay, something. One of those weird years again, man. Fuck, like
Darkest Hour, Road Runner? You fucking kidding me?
Darkest Hour. Apparently, from
fine.
all I've heard, is a very good performance surrounded by a very okay
A
movie.
very fine movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same with Post.
I liked it a lot, but it's very.
At least Darkest Hour has other nominations. It's one of those weird years where, like, Brooklyn, very charming, very cute movie. It's up for Best Actress.
The Lady Bird of.
Nothing else gets a Best Picture nom over probably some other movie that deserved it.
I liked Brooklyn, but...
I know, me too. It's a 4. Like I enjoy it quite a bit, but I'm
Best
like,
Picture?
Best Picture?
See, for me, The Post is a very political
Yes,
and relevant
yeah.
movie, so that's purely why it was nominated.
Yeah.
So
Which is
even
fucked.
the
It's the spotlight of this
Is it
year.
not? It's not the best. It's not the most relevant movie
No.
nomination.
Well, it's like
the most. It should be best film. It's not.
That's even if you look at the production. That's why it was rushed. So like the movie was made
So
in
you need the
6
Oscars?
months, so it can make. Well, yeah, and this year
Yeah.
because they knew if they got it out by the end of 2017 that it would get Oscar noms because it's so relevant to like the fake news and like demonizing the press thing. 2-horse race, I think. Obviously, 3 billboards, Shape of Water,
Yeah. Be one of those
pretty
two.
obvious. I'm pretty sure Shape
Dunkirk?
of Water is the favorite at this point. That's the dark horse for me, in
Yeah.
my opinion. I would say,
Dunkirk and maybe Call Me by Your Name outside
yeah,
contender.
that's like long shot.
The other ones are kind of like, here you go, kind of nominations. You know, for Darkest Hour, Get Out, Lady Bird,
Yeah.
Phantom Thread, Post.
Would have loved to have seen Blade Runner. Can't believe it just got shit on. Like got bounced.
I don't know what it is. If because it didn't do good at The box office?
That's
Is
what
that
Denis
it?
said.
Well,
That's the
it must be
reason.
because you look at 2 years ago when like Mad Max crushes the box office, and it's like a very Blade Runner-esque movie where it's like very high production
Genre.
values. It's a genre flick,
Lots of colors.
lots of colors, lots of like practical stuff.
Burnt orange.
I do
like-
love the colors.
Performances are like great, but like in a genre flick sort of way.
Mm.
And then it gets nominated for Best Picture and Best Director,
Yeah.
and
What the
all
fuck?
of the awards. And then you get Blade Runner comes out this year, critically like loved, up for a bunch of like not even a bunch of technical awards, up
Like,
for like
the
3 or
word
4.
masterpiece is used.
Yes.
In relation to this
Often.
movie.
And then-
Instant Classic was
That's
Nothing.
a bit much.
To me, it's fucked.
It's fucked. It's a weird.
Like, I
Man.
don't even want. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's just.
I don't want to
depressing.
watch the
Shape of
other
Water,
ones.
and I mean, I'm
It's
happy
very
with those
political.
two. Like, it's gonna be Shape of Water or 3 Billboards, and I love those movies.
Right. Me too.
But I think the lack of Blade Runner is staggering
really
to
tough,
me.
Really tough.
Yeah.
Staggering.
For me personally, I think 3 Billboards will win.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? If you're gonna,
I think 3 Billboards. That's what I want to win. To me, I think Dunkirk's gonna win.
Hot
I think
take.
Dunkirk's gonna win.
I think
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk's gonna win.
Really?
Just based purely on like production.
I wouldn't even be mad.
like
No.
I'm the opposite. I want Dunkirk to win, but I think
3 Billboards.
will win.
I don't know. It's just the Dunkirk was just like so stunning to like visually watch.
Mhm.
Like it was just there's just so much to take in as you watch it. It's like that alone, I think, is what's going to take it. But I enjoyed 3 Billboards.
Well, Shape
a
of
lot
Water has won more Best Pictures than either of those two.
more. Really?
Like leading up to.
Yeah, I haven't
this point.
seen that one.
Didn't La La Land do that too?
Yeah,
I'm not going to weigh in on that one.
Eviscerated at the fake out. Warren, good job.
Adam, the Dunkirk apologist.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to win, man. I'm sorry.
Dunkirk
I'm
apologist.
sorry. Yeah,
Well-
You have to apologize.
8 Oscar noms.
Piece of shit.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see March 4th when the Oscars come out. Stay tuned for our Oscar recap video.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that'll do it for our nomination recap.
Epic.
Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on Twitter at Upper Real 8s. You can find me personally on Letterboxd, Upper Real Tim, and on Instagram at The Craft Pundit.
You're on Letterboxd? I should get that.
He's not.
You can find us on Facebook
Jesus.
and on
Oh,
Instagram at Up Real Late Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd
Rarely.
at
Don't
Up
even bother.
Real Tie
You can find Adam at Upper Real Tie and at
And on Twitter.
and Scott at Up Real Tie.
At Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
You can find myself, Scott, at Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion
Yeah! Join it!
about the Oscar nomination
He got excited. He got me jacked up.
2018.
Yeah.
As well, subscribe to our
I'm
YouTube
sorry.
channel. And as always, keep it real.